What up, my nerds? I'm Riccardo, the Roleplay Gamer, and I like to party. So, 1080p worked. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not like I've got... Honestly, I've just, I think I've mentioned it somewhere, I can't remember where, but I've dug up a 1080p screen, which I didn't have before. That's it. Now I can record in 1080p. It feels pretty good. Oh, it's so good, though. So good. Okay. Let's get to work. Let's get to work here. So what needs to be done? I would like to colonize another planet. Is it too soon to do so? The answer to that is a resounding maybe. But all you need is confidence and ignorance, then success is assured. So we're probably going to colonize another planet. If we don't find one out in the fringes, which would be my preference, then we will colonize Bartazek. I mean, we're going to colonize Bartazek eventually regardless. I would just like to focus our early efforts, you know, on expansion if at all possible. It's not necessary. In fact, it might be detrimental because those resources might be better focused on increasing our power, like our fleet and research. I realize that, but we'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. If there's nothing like within reasonable distance, then yeah, of course, we're gonna sort of like focus on the area that we do have and see how we go from there. We really should put down a frontier outpost here so that we can grab all those sweet minerals, because that's really going to help us get that fleet going real nice and dank. Okay, the structures on Sal 4 are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science Officer Perak Tisala notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array, or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us Slyth, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Rude. Okay, where's that? Over here. Okay, so that's the amusement park of the galaxy. We definitely want to get our hands on that if at all possible. Okay, see, that might be going out a little too far. I would like a colony much closer. How are we going over here? We're getting there. Let's build that frontier outpost. I mean, it's kind of gonna cost an arm and a leg in terms of influence, but I think it really needs to happen. If we end up encompassing, look, I'm pretty sure we're not going to encompass that area naturally through our own, you know, border expansion, or if we do, it's going to take forever. So let's just do it, and we'll get what, 10 minerals, 13 plus 7, 20, 26 minerals. Huge. And we don't even know what's in Mustram yet, or Mudstram, if you will, yet, but we'll get there. I'm thinking once we get, let's move sort of here, and then let's head back or explore around somewhere else, I think, because we don't want to get too far out. So back to Oxanakaru from there. The toxic and lifeless world appears to have once been, let's see what this is. Okay. Once been inhabited by a moderately advanced pre-space civilization. The ruins of their cities are still strewn across the surface. Okay. I really would love to find a sort of undeveloped civilization so we can elevate them. That would be my dream, because then we've sort of got a ready-made vassal, and it's a little bit easier than trying to convince these guys. Okay, so another thing, you know what? I'm just going to say, fuck it, change of plan. What we're going to do here is really focus hard on upping our military and research if possible, but I feel like military is maybe a little bit easier to do. So that should reach our cap there, and hopefully get to the point where we can be superior than our nearest neighbors, and where they feel a little bit more open to becoming our vassals. We might have to declare war on them, absolutely, where we can declare vassalization. And make no mistake, you don't have to be superior to win a war. I've won a war through attrition using guerrilla tactics just swooping in, just micromanaging my fleets out the wazoo, and I got war score for it, and it gave me essentially bargaining power to get myself out of a war and essentially win it without winning. I've done this and it's possible. So make no mistake, we can do this. These empires are small. We're equivalent at the moment, but it shouldn't be too difficult if we start now to surpass them. Okay, there is evidence that the current climate of Darstrastar 2A is a cause of a runaway greenhouse effect triggered by massive amounts of pollution. The oceans have boiled away, and the moon is permanently enclosed in a dense cloud layer due to the thick atmosphere. Scattered ruins from the indigenous civilization can still be found on the surface, suggesting an overpopulated culture that perished in the mid to late stages of an industrial age. There we go. I wonder, I mean, it seems so weird to me, but there's really nothing to stop this from happening, but life developing on a moon as opposed to a major planet. It seems like a weird concept, but, you know, like I said, is it that weird? Alright, we've got another colony here. These guys are expanding a little too quick for my liking. I'd like to crush them soon, because they're close, you know. We're receiving a transmission from the independent space station of the Artisan Troop. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Straight off the bat, I don't like that. I don't want anyone translating our language. Alright, what are these guys? They must be very thespian, because they're an Artisan Troop. I'm making everyone English. Lord help me. Okay. Ah! A visitor! This is a joyous occasion indeed. Oh, forgive my manners. I believe introductions are in order. We are the Artisan Troop. Our members have dedicated their lives to the pursuit of art, music, culture, and all the other things which makes existence bearable to a sentient being. Please, if you would like to share in the wonder of our creation, do not hesitate to contact us. Okay. Honestly, I don't know what we can get from them, but hey, they're there. Why not? Nanocomposite armor, Corvette assembly yards, unlocks feature spaceport level 2, ion thruster. Let's get those no, we want spaceport level 2 because it's going to eventually lead to destroyers, which is something we want. Hang on, how's it go? Corvettes, destroyers, cruisers, battleships, I think? And from cruiser up, we can have carriers, which is absolutely something I want, because you know I have a dirty, indecent lust for carriers, and I need it. I need it. In the words of Gex, need it, need it, need it, need it. Did anyone play that? The old Gex? Back in the day, it was a really old Sega, maybe, platformer. I had a demo of it on PC. It was amusing. Okay. I'm actually really liking our potential for resources here. So, you know, our construction ship is doing the Lord's work, so to speak. No. I just want to move there. I know this may seem silly and inefficient, but I really just want to find a colonizable world. Okay. Okay. Then let's come back and survey our way through this up until the shelf where the stars drop off. Beautiful. I mean, we could also terraform. There's nothing stopping us from well, I mean, there is a few things stopping us from terraforming, but I mean, as an ultimate goal, we can get there. Okay. Our science officer has found an anomaly. It will require extensive probing, sounds like my Friday night, but could garner a substantial find. Okay, where's this? In Moodstram. Excellent, yeah. Well, that's pretty close. I want to know all about the systems close to us. Dram also has something going on with that we need to get to. Cool. Excellent. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's speed up a scooch. How are we going with our construction ship? It seems to take a while to build these frontier outposts. More than I would expect, at least. So, what do we got? We got a desert world, and we're Arctic. Habitability is pretty shit. The planet Mustram 4 is the home of a marvelous nature. Grant colorful explosions. Colorful explosions appear in the sky, a result of the chemical composition of the atmosphere reacting to the sun's gamma rays. Hulk. Students and senior scientists alike are spreading this find like a wildfire. It has generated quite the spark of interest for the scientific field amongst our people. I just realized, Is tourism a thing here? I mean, it's sort of is, but not. I think there's like an element of worlds being attractive for migration or something like that. We've encountered some form of alien vessel in the Corensa system. These strange objects have been flagged as Theta Menace until we can learn more about them. Okay. Okay, they're reasonably weakish, so we should be able to take them out if we need to soon enough. Can we just like check them out? What do they look like? Oh, energy beings. Alright, how are we looking for research up here? I don't want to delay our slave processing facility. I would like to make that a priority, so we can really up our production. Okay, how are we going here? I think we're going into to deal with a stellar shrine, which is fantastic. That's exactly what I want. Okay, the first Dominator fleet needs something to do, I think. Hold on. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. It might have been a glitch in our system, or it could be a sign of something more. Energy readings. Well, if it leads to like a huge resource find, that would be useful. We absolutely want to do that. I mean, there are certainly areas where I feel like I would be happy to let go of what's this? By building a frontier outpost, do we automatically get like research from the star or something? Physics research? It's interesting. Okay. 360, and we're going to get plus 10 mineral income, which is pretty huge. We're going to have 42 mineral income just from that. So let's go to Bila Prime, and when climate control network. I mean, I know these are quite a big deal. It's really not good in terms of tile blockers, and we could have probably done better. Okay, so what did I say? We want Slyth working on research and energy generation. So let's go to Oxenac. We've got, you know, a decent amount of influence that we can spare some. I'm going to move a Rigerian here. I'm going to resettle. She's not doing anything. She hasn't got a job there anyway, so let's move her there. We'll get to that in a second. And we'll move this guy over. How's our food? Let's move him over there. Anyone else? Okay, what's that going to cost us? 75. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Okay. While approaching Moodstram 3, the SSI Cal Poinun suddenly received a glancing hit by several passing mass driver rounds. The projectiles were billions of years old, and based on their trajectory, they appear to be stray rounds fired from a neighboring galaxy. After missing their intended target, they continued on their journey for untold millennia, until today. The rounds we have recovered are of an advanced design, despite their incredible age. Cool. It's like my absolute favorite. Well, the funniest moment, I think, from the Mass Effect trilogy. Was it the second one? Maybe you go to the Citadel and you see this guy like lecturing cadets, and it's like, when you shoot one of these bastards, you are ruining someone's day. That makes Newton one deadly motherfucker, or whatever he says. It's pretty good. Deciphering the pictograms in the Benefactress Shrine was a much smoother process than anticipated. All linguistics involved describe the language quickly connecting or clicking in their minds despite its age and complexity. Interesting. Linguists. However, the writings are unlikely to make much sense until they are combined with the other writs associated with the rest of the Quadrumvirate Godhead. What? I love this game, but it's got some really whack words. Oh, okay, that's where the troop is. Look, I like their station's purple. It's appropriately flamboyant. Artisan Enclave, but we need them in our territory, don't we? Don't you? Wop, 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 wop. Alrighty. We desperately need power. And we're going to get 3 when this finally comes into our territory, but it's still not going to be enough. We need, you know what, I'm just going to say straight off the bat, we're going to build here a power plant. We can get away with it. We're not destroying resources to do it. I am going to upgrade our, what's this? Basic science lab. I'm going to leave the rest for now. We're not hurting for food. We've got enough, but it's, oh, hang on. I didn't realize there's power here too. So we're absolutely going to scoop that up. So we should be fine. We should be, our power should be in the black soon enough. I gotta check the time because I can totally get carried away with this game. Okay. It's also been confirmed for me that I can't remember who commented, but who commented rather, but you know who you are, and thank you for that. I shouldn't worry too much about traditions because supposedly by the end of the game I'm gonna have all of them anyway. So you know, harmony I think is alright to continue on with. We can continue doing unrest, but we haven't had any issues with it as of yet. Maybe we start doing Dominion, which is going to, is it Supremacy? Ship build speed and naval capacity increased. Yes, we're going to do that. So, and this is going to increase our border range. So we are going to do Supremacy. We're also going to do Dominion. Maybe Prosperity later game, but these 3 I think is what we're going to focus on to begin with. Solar network is probably a good idea. Improve deflectors. Or research speed. Let's get research speed done. It's got a bonus to it anyway. It's going to help us in the long run. Especially if we want to get a, you know, gain essentially research supremacy. How are we going in terms of that? We're still equivalent, which I'm happy about. I'm going to try my best not to like speed through just extended periods of time without doing anything, which I think is a really easy way to trap yourself into falling behind. Because, you know, when I'm playing for myself, I tend to just wait, you know, with things sped up, wait for things to go, to finish up, which is a dangerous mistake to make. So what are we building here? We're building the power plant. Okay. Scanning the star unveils a small object in rapid orbit. Its small size and high velocity make it difficult for our senses to isolate. Where is this? In the mirror system? It's close by. Let's do it. Okay. Science Officer Monarch Tauros has leveled up and gained the trait Custom AI Assistant. Oh, where is Tauros? Monarch, how you doing, baby? Research speed, survey speed, and anomaly research speed. That's incredible. So, he's absolutely the man for the job here. Fonvis. Does it have sex here, or does it? Are they unconcerned about male or female in the future? Yeah, weird. I don't know. We can go to where is it? Leaders, age. I don't know. How we going here? We are at maximum. Shall we upgrade our... We can't yet. We're still in the process of researching the spaceport level 2. That's fine. How else would we upgrade our fleet capacity? We would colonize another world, which it might be time to do so. Yeah, okay. We have gotten a report from Science Officer Perak Tisala. It seems that a ceramic container is circling the star mirror. Most peculiar. It should obviously not be there, yet somehow it has managed to find its way into close orbit. A special project can be issued to investigate the container and try to deduce how it ended up there. All questions don't have worthwhile answers. We're unconcerned with such things. You know, this is a little bit too in-depth. You know, just like blast it out of the sky or leave it there or whatever. The Slyth Empire are concerned with much grander things. So let's do that and we'll grab the influence. Really, we haven't got any spaceport modules? We'll get there. Okay. Do we have the ability to build the slave thing yet? Or is that still going? No, that's still going. Okay. That's fine. Now let's look around for things to destroy. Because the first Dominator fleet could use the practice, I think. We might be able to do that, but I don't want to, like, I don't want to just throw the fleet away, you know? I want worthwhile battles that I can actually win. We don't need to take on the space whales, though it would be an easy and also, well, maybe not easy, but it would be an evil thing to do. Make no mistake. Warp range. Our science officer has found an anomaly. It will require extensive probing, but could garner a substantial find. Where is this? Alright, let's probe. It's sort of in the direction we want to expand, assuming we can even expand that direction. We're looking down the barrel of... I mean, we've looked up here, haven't we? Not yet surveyed. Mirror. Okay, maybe we start surveying up here then. I'm really disturbed that we really haven't got any other colonization candidates. I mean, we had one, but it was scooped up right from under our noses, and I was not at all happy about that. We might have to terraform. Yeah, we're definitely, we're sort of in an awkward position, but maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Because like I said, it, you know, means we might end up having to focus on different things, and that's fine. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this asteroid. Ancient precursor civilization might, you know, it'll lead to, hopefully, in the eyes of the Slyth, maybe some weapons or something, so we absolutely want to do that. The SSI Jala Imakun crew is reporting... Imakun? I don't know. That one's really messing with me. Is reporting that they've found something spectacular on Lisak 6. On the surface lies traces of an explorative expedition of another civilization. Left behind are some well-preserved documents and artifacts. The proposed action by Chief Science Officer Monarch Tauros is to send the text findings to our homeworld for translation. There is also the possibility to sell them off to a private investor. Okay. Sell it to a private investor. Whoa. We're going to sell them. Because for the war fund, right? That's... It's a roleplay decision. We're selling them for the war fund. So this is going to allow us to do what? Well, you know, first thing we're going to do is go to upgrade our fleet. We might colonize right now. I'm going to speed things up here so we can get to building these energy mines, essentially, if you can call them. H-77-394 is in fact an artificially constructed object, carefully concealed with a thin layer of rock to make it appear as an asteroid. The hollow interior houses an ancient Cybrex listening post, which was used to spy on space traffic within the system. It has long since ceased functioning. Fascinating. Was that Mira? Yeah, that's the one right there. Okay. Well, we'll come back to that. We might also, it might be time to build another science ship to mop up all these anomalies and special projects, because we're kind of falling behind on them a little bit. I would like to get that done. Okay, we're fully upgraded here. We can't build it. We can build more ships, but we're going to go over our naval capacity, which is something I think we dearly need to increase currently. We're kind of in an empty part of the galaxy, interestingly enough. Most of the bigger empires are probably up there, and that scares me because we can't monitor them. We could send a ship, like a science ship out or something, to try and make contact, but we also run the risk of them, you know, not being happy with us and wanting to declare war before we're ready. Make no mistake. Okay, how are we going here? We're still waiting for a pop to grow. Where could we shift a pop? Nowhere really. They're all in really important areas. Okay, tile blockers. We need that. We absolutely need that because Bila Prime is chock full of massive glaciers, and we need to get rid of that shit. Okay, this is fantastic. This is exactly what I wanted. It's working perfectly. The Slyth remain unenslaved. And the Regirans are... They remain under the cruel yoke of our empire. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so we've got spaceport level 2, which allows us to... I'm pretty sure we're going to up our naval capacity as a result. Building build speed or nuclear missiles? Or what was this? Kinetic. Let's go for Empire modifier. Let's go for the build speed. I don't think I necessarily want to augment our ships yet with missiles. I think they're doing okay. Maybe once we sort of upgrade a little more. But for the moment, it's fine. Now, what were we doing? Oh, yeah. The spaceport. That's what it was. Upgrade. And let's also build one here with lasers. And I think just building one will increase our fleet capacity, which is pretty cool. Naval capacity, if you will. Okay. Let's just kind of head out with our fleet. Let's go to the Dark Hopes Nebula and see what we find. A vessel of some kind has crashed into the surface of this asteroid. Wreckage from the craft can still be found within the impact crater. Okay, over there. Where's this? Break. Let's research it. We've got another science ship here. So let's, what's this science ship going to be all about? Anomaly research speed. That's the one. That's the one we want, because that's what the ship is going to be doing here. So we've got a ship not being used. Let's scoop up all this stuff over here. With any luck. I mean, even if one of these worlds here is colonizable, I wouldn't be too upset, because it's close enough that we can link it with an outpost, right? I mean, we'd completely gimp our influence, which is a shame. We need more rivalries, essentially. So, demand tribute. I think they're already our rivals. Can we declare these guys rivals, or are they asked to be their vassal? No, thank you. Migration treaty. Insult and rival. So we're rivals with them. But we can't, why can we not be rivals over here? Is it because we've got... Oh, I think because we've still got that treaty or something. Form defensive pact? No. Break non-aggression pact? Yeah, that's why. Maybe. Declare rivalry. Let's do it. Maybe we can... Yeah. Up our influence a little bit. That's fine. Why did I just click on? Did the thing happen? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Okay, let's build more ships, right? How many? Just 2? That's fine with me. Do we need to upgrade? We do not need to upgrade. Science ship. Oh, we need to be of higher skill. Is anyone of higher skill? Not quite 5. Is that what it required? Has skill 5 or higher. See, I don't like that. But let's at least grab the research projects. Right, where are the rest of them? One over here. We need 3 or higher. Hang on, there's one here. 3 or higher. God damn it. Why, dude? Why? Alright. Listen, I did say I wanted to colonize this episode. I think it was this episode I said that. Okay, so we've got an Iota Menace. No, not slowest. We're already at regular speed. Okay, where is this happening? Mining drones. How are we going over there? Mining drones. We can leave them for now. Alien Menace up here. More drones? Yeah, that's mining drone meta. That's fine. Alright. There's, yeah, we'll be able, soon we'll be able to get rid of these glacier tile blockers as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I think we'll just put we'll put it down in there. So let's colonize. Who are we going to send over though? So we'll send the Slyth over, and then we'll manually move over the the Rogerin, I think. Let me think. No, we'll move the Rogerin over first. Now, it could cause... I don't know if it's going to cause unrest. We'll see. Bata Zek Prime. We've got a Kappa Menace now as well. Okay, let's build that ship for Bata Zek Prime. What we got over here? The space whales. Okay. Oh god. They're expanding! I'm not a happy chappy. We might need another construction ship too, because it's constantly tied up. So we've almost got this spaceport ready to go. First thing I'm going to do is a construction ship. And then upgrade. And let's pump out more corvettes. There's a significant amount of debris. Hold the phone, buddy. Debris in orbit around this gas giant. Most of it appears to come from long lost starships and various configurations. I kind of wish they showed it, but I also understand sort of why they didn't. The broken remains of 2 Cybrex war forms have been discovered in orbit around Dram 2b. They appear to have been destroyed in battle, but no debris from their adversary has been found. Either they were badly outmatched or there is more to this engagement than seems. Maybe they turned on each other. Did they ever think of that? With that? Okay, that's what that was. The Cybrex. Still can't do it. God damn it. Listen. I might just have to send him out to sort of get experience, you know? That's annoying. But, you know, them's the breaks, I suppose. Research speed is done. That is good. Research assist, energy grid. I think we're going to have to go for that because we are really not looking good for energy. Got to fix that up. I knew, every time I have energy issues. The strong gravity well of Zarnia 5 has pulled in a massive amount of space debris which has formed a dense layer around parts of the gas giant. Most of it appears to be wreckage from a series of space battles fought in the system several millennia ago. The scavengers have already scoured the debris of valuable technologies and artifacts, but a mining station should be able to recycle the metal. I like that. Let's see how much we get. 3, not bad. You know, it's better than 2, which I believe is the base. You know, we don't need to know about that sort of shit. We probably do, but I'm just figuring, you know, let's really focus here. Get that colony ship out. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Okay, we got the new construction ship. What are we going to do with it? Energy. Maybe we can get this done. Just build. No, we can't because it's already queued up, I reckon. Alright, so let's do research instead, right? Get some research stations. Research stations, done. Really pump out that research. Get things done much faster. It's going to be hot. Research. It's all pretty cheap too down here. I love it. Okay. Fantastic. Let's follow the colony ship. Don't need to follow it that closely. We are receiving a transmission from the Great and Bountiful Empire of the Squid, guys. Remember? From my very first Stellaris series? They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Oh, these guys, they're also slaving despots. So they're like us version 1, you know? Oh, I speak on behalf of the Great and Bountiful Empire of the Squid, and I come with a message for your depraved species. As long as you stay out of our internal affairs and treat our great leader, Overlord Aethog, with reverence, there may yet be peace between our nations. Whoa. Your kind will not threaten our Imperator. Alright, listen. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, though. Okay. No, it's not going to work up there. We have got more science ships that I know what to do with. So that's where they live up there. Okay. Let's bring our boys home then. There's really nowhere else to colonize. This is insane. So this is going to be the order of the day. We're going to finish up the episode here, but I think from this point forward, we're just going to really focus on our 3 core systems here, which is really weird because I hardly ever play like this. I usually find more than enough colonies out and about, but maybe, like I've said, like twice before, could be a blessing in disguise, and a small, powerful empire might just be what the Doctor ordered, as soon as we are able to... Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ, no. Mining drones? Let's speed things up here. How we do? We might just survive. I mean, we could retreat, but it seems like a waste. Okay, we're actually going to win this. We're going to win, so it's no problem. But, hang on, no. I'll leave it there. Oh, it's beautiful, though. The colors. The colors. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Something's just come up. We'll get to that in a second. Thank you very much for watching. Taste the game. Be excellent to each other. And I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer, out.